What's good, yo? What's good? Ya Clout Podcast. Your boy Mike Steers, as always. Got my right hand with me, brother Bar Crack, Ross
Yo,
Harley.
what's up, everyone?
What's goody? Big one. I want to review this since the podcast began.
Yeah, before the podcast began.
Yeah, before that, incredible album. This is in my top 5 albums of all fucking time. Fucking celebrated 25 years a few weeks ago on July 2nd. I'm talking about the classic sophomore album from Nasty Nas Escobar. It was written. There's a vinyl. There's a regular standard US CD. I got the UK CD over there. But this album means the world to me, and I can't wait to break it down. Like we do every episode, we get into how we got into the artist. For me, I remember this. My uncle had the halftime 12-inch.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, the Zebrahead soundtrack. And that's the first shit I heard. But it wasn't until later in 95 when I seen the video, The World Is Yours. And I was like, man, this dude's amazing. Got Omatic on cassette.
Yep.
And from that point on, I was a diehard fan. I got that. I got this the weekend it came out. It was written on tape. And there you have it, diehard Nas fan since then. How about you, Mr. Hartley?
For me, it's a tough one for me because I actually don't remember specifically. Nas is one of those guys. When I got into hip hop early from my older brother, he was one of the first guys that I remember. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he's always been there for me. The sort of era that I remember vividly was when Stillmatic was coming out. You know what I mean? And now wake up this morning, got yourself a gun. You know what I mean? I remember hearing that on the radio and stuff. So that was like the first kind of era as far as like new stuff coming out. But I remember just hearing tracks off Illmatic and just thinking, incredible artist, and loved like pretty much most of his stuff. You know what I mean? Even the later stuff, Nas, even his weakest stuff isn't that bad.
No, like there's something there, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. He's never really lost his pen game. He's still got his flow, his voice. You know what I mean? Just there's something about him that's so captivating. As soon as you hear him, you're like, oh, he's awesome. You know what I mean? So I don't have like a specific story, but yeah, it was just like early 2000s around that time period. Stillmatic coming out, and remember when God's Son came out as well with Made You Look. It was like, oh my god, you know what I mean? He was killing it at that time. Early 2000s. So
don't say the car's topless, say the titties is out.
Yeah. Salam Remy on the beat, like he
that
killed
shit
it.
is fun. I love God's Son too. It's a great album. Don't get talked about that much, but this shit is fire, man. Love God's Son. Oh, the Esco fans die hard like me, they love that shit. But yeah, man, it was written, bruh. Like this album is very special to me. People were worried about the sophomore slump with Nas. Some people fucking don't like the beats on this album. Some people worship it like I do. Some people complain about it's too jiggy, which is stupid as fuck.
It's not Will Smith,
right? Yeah, I heard someone say that about it. And I was doing that jiggy shit then too. Well, he had the shiny suit in the If I Were the Road video, but come on, bro. The music was just straight grimy shit. Mafioso type shit. Yeah, so we got Steve coming. He'll pick up where we left off, and we'll just keep it like that. But we're going to break into the album right now.
Yeah. Just before we jump in, I just want to quickly say, I just want to make like an analogy to like a movie analogy. For me, It Was Written is kind of like Terminator 2. Illmatic is the Terminator, grimy, rugged, more low budget. And then like It Was Written is like bigger budget, more commercial, but still dope. You know what I mean?
That's
it's
fine.
Sort of like, two classics, you know what I mean? Different styles, but like amazing, so.
Yeah, Arnold is my nigga all day, you feel me? Like,
yep.
Like, this little box set right here.
Nice.
Commando, Running Man, Total Recall, Predator. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, classics, all of them. Yep.
Oh, I love Arnold Schwarzenegger, man. Big part of my childhood. But, yeah, that's a good analogy, too.
Thank you.
Yeah. So now we get into this classic album, man. Nas It Was Written. We get the album intro. We get an intro with Nas on a plantation with like slave owners and shit. Nas tells the owner he ain't his master. He proceeds to get whipped, you know. And then fast forward to 1996, we get Nas and AZ, you know, just talking that fly shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, she the new $20, the fake of the new $20, son. Big ass face on it. I remember that because the shit was smaller. Andrew Jackson's got bigger. I remember that shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's a dope intro, bro. I fucks with it. It's like the black man from the beginning to the black man now getting wealthy. That's how I took it as.
Yeah, that's a great way of looking at it. Yeah. I really like this intro. It's actually quite long. It's a little under 3 minutes, but it's one of those ones when you listen to it, it flies in, you know what I mean? Because of the way it's split into two kind of separate parts. I just love the second half, you know, with, you know, them talking their shit, you know what I mean? It's just a great way to kick off the album. And it leads really nicely into the next song, so.
Yeah. Intro, there you have it. Jesus Christ, let me get to the message, man. Produced by Trackmasters. Man, put it this way, my favorite Nas song of all time.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so many quotables. You know, fake thug, no love, you get the slug. See before gusto, your luck low. I didn't know till I was drunk, though. You freak niggas played out, get fucked and ate out. Prostitute turned bitch, I got the gauge out. Love that. You know, it's amazing. Then, let me let you niggas know one thing. There's one life, one love, so there can only be one king. This is a clinic in MCing right there. You know, and that's also details on Shootout that he went through, you know. And then my favorite line in the whole song probably, a thug changes and love changes and best friends become strangers. The cuts on that, produced by Trackmasters. You know, niggas think Trackmasters is just garbage, which is bullshit. Shout out to my nigga Kill from Palm 5B. He said it perfectly, man. If this said produced by Pete Rock in the credits, niggas be loving it. But since it's Trackmasters, it's hated on. The message is just incredible. What's your thought on the message, Ross?
Oh, yeah, no, I completely agree with you. Like, this is such a fantastic song and such a brilliant way to kick off the album. You know, as soon as you listen to it, you know, it is obviously a bit different from Illmatic, you know, but that doesn't mean it's whack. You know what I mean? It's, you know, it's different, slightly different production style. Trackmasters, they're a bit more, you know, polished sounding, you know what I mean, compared to the slightly grimier sound of Illmatic. But like, I love the production on this song, you know what I mean? You got that kind of like guitar and, you know, just the kind of bass in the background, really smooth. And Nas just floats over it so effortlessly. Like you said, a clinic in MC, and just like each line is so intricately put together, you know, the rhymes, you know, the story that he's telling, just absolutely incredible. And it's one of my favorite songs on the album and one of my favorite Nas songs. So, yeah, absolutely incredible song. And this was one of the singles too, right?
Yeah, it was. Yep. Shit's amazing, bro. You know my CeeLo.
Is.
Yeah, man. Great shit. Next we get Street Dreams, produced by Trackmasters as well. This was like this is another single. Love this fucking song, man. Nas borrows the rhythmics chorus to their song, Sweet Dreams, and adds some changes to suit him. An excellent choice for a single, man. Nas giving street tales of coming from nothing to getting, you know, paper. The streets raised me up, giving a fuck. I thought the Jordans and the gold chain was limited up. You know, I love that shit. You know, such a great song. I love Street Dreams, man. Yeah. That's what I got to say about that shit. Amazing.
Yeah, another fantastic song. Yeah, uses the same like sample that Tupac used for All Eyes on Me, of course, that same year. And you know, Nas would sort of take a shot later on in the album. You know, people saying, "Oh," you know, him saying, "Oh, you know, people stealing my beats" and all this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But man, yeah, great song. Just like you said, sort of from rags to riches. You know what I mean? Talking about that, you know, dealing drugs and stuff like that. But you know, obviously that's a topic that's been done to death, especially in hip hop. But Nas is one of the greatest, and just the way he does it. Again, effortless is the way I would sort of describe him. You know. And it's so vivid, his imagery and just how he puts it all together. You know, it's like a movie. His stuff really is like that. And Street Dreams is just a perfect example of that. And yeah, love it. Like you said, like the use of the Eurythmics kind of take as well. You know what I mean? I thought that was dope. So yeah, no, really, really good song.
I thought Jordan's in the Gold Chain was living it up. That's just getting paper for the first time type shit, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Love that shit, man. Yeah, great single, great song. Now we get I Gave You Power, produced by DJ Premier. Oh my lord, this blew my mind. Like, even though I was fucking 11, I understood it. Shit's crazy. Nas talks from the perspective of being a gun. I know Pharoah Monch did the perspective of being a bullet on Straight Bullet in 94 with Organized Confusion, which is great. But Nas did it better, in my opinion. I'm sorry, boom bappers, underground niggas. But and I love fucking Organized. I love Pharoah, but man, just describing this shit out. He's a gun, you know. Always I'm in some shit. My abdomen is the clip. The barrel's my dick. I'm circumcised. Pull my skin back and cock me. I bust off when they unlock me. This is just pure genius. Talks about being in the shelf with the old text and shit like that. They're not getting used and shit like that. And, you know, I was happy until I felt somebody else grab me. Damn. Yeah. Oh, my goodness gracious. It starts off with niggas actually using the gun, you know, tossing it, stash that, you know. The way Nas broke this down was just genius. I'll shut the fuck up because I'm on Ross to talk about this. I'll be here forever, but this is an amazing song. What's your thoughts, brother?
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you. I know there was Straight Bullet by Organized Confusion, and there's a few other like more obscure examples. Menace Clan did a very similar song called The Bullet, which was dope as well, you know what I mean? Talking about, you know, Sally Cell even did it as well on the Killer Kelly album. But like you said, I think Nas did it the best. I really do. Even though, yes, it's the most popular example and everyone knows this song, I think Nas did it the best. Again, just the storytelling in this song and his vivid imagery is so just so strong throughout the song. My favorite part is probably the chorus. I love the chorus of this. How you like me now? I go blow. It's the shit that moves crowds, making every ghetto foul. I might have took your first child, scarred your life, and crippled your style. I gave you power. I made you buck wild. Like, just that, you know, was one of those hooks that's like, it's so hard, but at the same time, it's catchy. You know what I mean? It really works. And of course, DJ Premier. This is the only Primo beat on the entire album, which is kind of a shame. Kind of wish there was more, but the one that he did get, just love how somber it is and how dark it is. It's probably like one of the more darker songs on the album, if not the darkest. It's definitely up there. And yeah, it's just an absolutely incredible song. Definitely one of my favorites on the album. Definitely one of my favorite Nas songs again. And yeah, incredible. Absolutely incredible.
Absolutely. That's genius shit, like I said before, man. You know?
It is, yeah, you know. The way he, like the intro, even.
Yeah,
love that done. Too.
He said, what do you say? The being uncircumcised, pulling the skin back and cock me, like, oh my goodness.
Yep.
Amazing.
Bust off when they unlock me. Yep.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Amazing.
Yeah. And you know, I just love the like kind of overall message. It's just like, you know, you can be an absolute nobody, but if you got a gun in your hand, you know what I mean, that changes everything. You know what I mean? Quite
That's
scary.
True. It is scary.
Yeah. So yeah, incredible song.
Amazing. Now we get Watch Them Niggas. Featuring Foxy Brown, produced by Trackmasters. Dope beat by Trackmasters. It's always been one of my favorite joints on the album. Nas's flow was like water on here. You know, it's mandatory. See that pussy? They handed to me. I got no game. It's just some bitches understand my story. That shit is so fly, you know?
It is, yeah.
You know, really, it's papers I'm addicted to. Wasn't for rap, then I'll be sticking you. The Mac inside the triple goose. I used to rock a triple fat goose in the 90s, man. Fire shit. Foxy got a dope chorus on here as well. Now just giving some game on street politics on here. Great song, man. Watch Them Niggas featuring Fox Boog. Firm shit.
Yep. I really like this song too. This song is pretty smooth production wise, you know what I mean? It's kind of a little bit more like kind of laid back and chill. Like this is a song almost has a slight West Coastish kind of feel to it, you know what I mean?
I was thinking that.
Yeah. Yeah, I really like this song a lot. It has like a good kind of nighttime vibe, just kind of chilling. Yeah, dope chorus. Like the fact that like Foxy is like in one side, like in one speaker, and you got Nas in the other, kind of doing the verse together.
Yeah.
Thought that was really dope. And yeah, just another really great song. I mean, this is one of those albums where the whole thing is dope. Yo, what's up, Blue Move, Lardy One?
Yo.
What's good?
Chilling, man. Chilling.
Good to see you.
Good to see y'all, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, sorry for the queue, man. I had some stuff I had to take care of. I'm out on the road, but like I brought my notes and shit, just because I'm
That's all
dead.
good.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah. So give us your thoughts on everything up to Watch Some Niggas.
Okay, bet. The album intro, pretty dope. You know what I mean? It starts off with like the slave trade, around that time, and then I've always felt like it was like a like a updated version of Genesis from Illmatic.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I thought. Pretty cool. You know what I mean? Just like the whole soundscape kind of gives you like a tone or what's to come. Like like just like the pristine production and stuff like that. The message, fucking love that song. Dope use of the Sting "Shape of Your Heart" sample, fucking dope. Love the line when he says, "Got my gat back, time to backtrack. I had to drop, so how the fuck did I get clapped?" Black was in the Jeep watching, all he seen speed was on a brown Datsun. Love that. That shit was fucking dope. Like, I wish that he had a whole video, like just how like If I Rule the World started off.
Yeah.
That should have just been the video, man. In my personal opinion, just him in the Benz coupe, just so fucking dope, man. Love that joint. Street Dreams, fucking love that song. I love Ricardo, but yo, he's tripping on that shit.
He
man.
is bugging. Yeah, I love you, Rick.
Again, what kills me though is that people counter Nas on singing, but it was okay when Biggie did it for Player Hater, which I fucking hate. Like that's
I hate that too.
I hate that song, man.
Hate it too, brother.
Yeah, man. I love the line when he said, from fat cat to pappy, niggas see the cat, 25 to flat, push 1,000 feet back, holding gas, waves making me fat, snitches on my back, living with moms, getting it wrong, flushing packed down the toilet, 2 sips bringing from being alcoholic. Fucking love that. My only gripe with Street Dreams, the video, I didn't like the video. I prefer in my personal opinion, I've always felt like the Street Dreams remix should have been a video for Street Dreams, just based on the shit that he was talking about. It fits so much better. But yeah. I get it, at the time, Casino was the hottest thing out.
That's just fire with Frank Vincent and shit. That's just fire to me.
Recipe to Frank Vincent, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man. Fucking. Yeah, man. But overall, dope song. Love that shit. Even the Tupac All Eyes on Me self-titled track was dope too. That was dope. I Gave You Power. Fucking that beat is so. I don't know. It has like a somber feel, but it's like dark at the same time.
Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah.
Love the line when he says, "Beat up and battered, they pull me out. I watch as niggas scattered, making me kill. But what I feel, it never matter. When I'm empty, I'm quiet, finding myself feeling to be fired." Come on, man.
Ooh,
it's so fucking dope, man. Even though, like, I know some people, obviously, Pharoah Monster was the first to do that with Straight Bullet off the Stress album.
Yep, mention that.
But Nas is just as dope too. I mean, I can't. They're both dope, man. Like, but just the way Nas fucking, it was ill. Just the way he pictured that shit, man. It's like, what he said, for Canarsie living harshly, like
beat up and batted.
Batted. Come on, man. That is so ill, man. The point of view of a gun. Nobody has done that before. So I thought that was pretty dope. So yeah, that's my thoughts on the first 4 tracks.
How Watch Some Niggas?
Oh, Watch Some Niggas, man. Dope track. Love the line when he says, "The Mac inside the triple goose, face down on the floor is the routine. Don't want hear nobody blow steam. Just scream on this smoke screen." Come on, man. Fucking sick, dude.
The greatest lyricist ever lived.
Dude, Nas regrets. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, y'all tripping. Y'all did not hear the album, man.
No.
Y'all did not hear the album. Y'all just heard
like all out, nigga.
Yeah, oof. And didn't just re-release the 25th anniversary.
Yeah, got a cassette, all that fly shit. I gotta get that just to have it.
Yeah. Silent Murder, man. That's what I'm gonna say about that.
Oh God, we get to that.
Oh, yeah, nah, man.
Hey, yo, Steve, if you got time, I wanna rant.
Go ahead, man.
Like we ran it before on Facebook about this album. You know what I'm saying?
Go ahead, man. Good work.
All right, now we go. I got a bad echo in this motherfucker a little bit. Taking in Blood, produced by Live Squad, man.
Must be
Taking in Blood, one of the greatest hip hop songs ever made. Just a class in MCing, man. I don't stun, I regulate. Henny and Sprite, I separate. Watching crab niggas marinate.
Woo.
And there's a slew of other lines on this song too, but it's just unbelievable. An amazing song. R.I.P. to Stretch Walker.
Word, man.
Absolutely. Yeah, Taking in Blood is just another fantastic song. I love the kind of vibe to it, you know what I mean? Just that kind of slightly kind of eerie vibe to it, you know what I mean? Yeah, just another fantastic song. Don't know what else to say. It's one of those albums where every song I love it. But yeah. I dolo challenge any team or solo. You must be bugging out. New to my shit. Home on a furlough. Like, oh man, he's just so good. You know, he's one of those guys. You listen to him and you're like, you know, I'm sure, like from an MCing point of view, they probably listen to him. It's like, how did I not come up with that? You know what I mean? He's just so like, he just picks the right words at the right times, and it's fantastic. Love it.
Absolutely.
Is the echo coming from my point of my?
Yeah, because I muted it.
Okay. No, because I'm in my car and shit, so that's why.
Word.
Yeah. So Taking in Blood, fucking dope. I've always wondered if this was the last track that he did for Nas before he got broke and shit. I've always wondered that, man. That'd be, who knows, right? But love the line when he says, "Ask around who's laid up, sharp and straight up. Mafiosos getting niggas wake straight up. Skis on math or misty. My life predicted by a gypsy. One day I'll walk into shot drunk off champagne for Sicily." Come on, man.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Come on, man. He regressed. Like, are you fucking stupid, son? Crazy, son.
Niggas is crazy saying that about Esco, bro.
Yeah, man.
Fuck.
Yeah, thoughts on Taking in Blood.
Great shit.
That crazy line about him, you know, shitting like gin and prune juice. Yo, the system wants the coon loose, hang him high. Like, this is just crazy stuff. Nas is just on another level.
Facts. All facts. He's amazing.
Yeah.
All right, next is Nas Is Coming, produced by Dr. Dre. Steve knows how I felt about this for years. I wasn't fucking with the beat, but guess what? I like it now.
Mm-hmm.
It grew on me, man. Track starts off with Nas and Dr. Dre smoking a blunt, you know, talking about motherfucking Dre. What up, my nigga? What up, Nas? You know, man, talking about making money during the East Coast, West Coast beef. For years, this was one of my least favorite songs, but now I fuck with it, man. Lyrically, he came correct on this, man. I think it's a great song.
Yeah, I mean, for me, I've always liked this song. I know people say it's like a bad Dre beat, but I thought Dre in like 96, 97 was very underrated, you know what I mean? I really like that era. You know, at that time, you know, he obviously had departed greatly from like his classic Death Row G-Funk shit, you know what I mean? And he was experimenting, you know what I mean? He was going for like a slightly more like darker noir kind of like almost East Coast-ish kind of vibe to some of his stuff around that time. And you know, between this song and like the stuff he did with the Aftermath compilation album and even the stuff he did with The Firm, you know, I think that stuff, you know, everyone shits on all those projects for whatever reason from a Dr. Dre point of view, but you know what I mean? I think over time people are realizing that, you know, that stuff really wasn't too bad, you know. And I like this song, you know what I mean? Maybe like, I know some people shit on the hook on this as well. Nas Is Coming, but it never really bothered me, you know what I mean? I didn't think it was that whack, you know what I mean? Like you said, you know, Nas came correct on this, you know what I mean? You know, maybe is it the best song ever? No. Is it one of my favorite songs in the album? Probably not, but I still think it's dope, and I always liked it. So that's my opinion.
Party to the year 2G.
Yes, sir.
That's right.
Yep.
I don't think this.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna put it like this. It's not a bad song, but it's not one of my favorites. But the lyrics made up for it. My only thing with this, like, I feel like it didn't fit the flow of the album. Just because of the production of the album, is just kind of like it feels. I feel like it would have been better off on the Aftermath compilation album '96. Just because of the slew of different variety of MCs on there, as far as like and R&B songs on there, but it's not bad, and it's not a bad Dr. Dre song. I just feel like it didn't fit this album, but like I said, the lyrics made up for it. There was a line I like when he says, "Chrome kitted up, Calicones lit it up. I didn't get touched checking my nuts. I stood up lit of the Dutch, clutching gas, quick to buzz, but knowing how these niggas tattle, I sneak move, get the drop, one shot with a gun without the gun battle. So when you run, the lead travels. I come through, it's taboo. 96 ways made to clap you." That's fucking dope. So he killed that shit, man. But like I said, like Mike said, it's not a bad song. Like I could listen to it now, but back then as you get, when you're younger, like you have everybody's taste is different. But as you get older, your taste changes. So
Yeah.
So I like the song, but it's not my go-to song. Like it's not on my iPod, put it like that. But I wouldn't mind listening to it though.
Word.
But yeah, that's my thoughts on that.
All right.
Word.
Great breakdown, gentlemen. All right. Jesus Christ. This song right here,
Mm-hmm.
Affirmative Action, featuring AZ, Foxy Ronico, Omega, produced by Trackmasters. A mafioso masterpiece. My favorite verse is called Omega, man. He bodied that shit. Criminal thoughts in a blue Porsche. My destiny's to be the new boss. The nigga Paulie gotta die. He too soft. That nigga dead on. A Kia Heron. He found his head on the couch with his dick in his mouth. I put the head out.
Yeah.
So fucking hard. You know what I'm saying? The smoothest killer since Bugsy. Bitches love me. Yeah, oh my goodness. Nas came through with a fly verse. Foxy's verse is dope too, man. Minus the wrong math. Never cared about that. This track is too dope.
Yeah.
She's spitting that like ill drug talk. Fire.
Yeah, really great song, of course. It's like the big kind of introduction to the firm. Yeah, really, really great. Like, great to hear Cormega. You know what I mean? Obviously it didn't work out. He didn't appear on the firm album. Yeah, really love his verse. His verse is probably my favorite. I love that part that you said. They found his head on the couch with his dick in his mouth and put the head out. It's so grimy. You know what I mean? I love that. But yeah, all of them went in. Really good chemistry between all four of them. They're all pretty different MCs, and really like the production too. It just has that, just fits the subject matter and the kind of overall vibe perfectly. That kind of slightly bouncy, like head nodding, but at the same time like mean mugging, mafioso shit. It's just goes really, really well with the subject matter. So yeah, Affirmative Action, never awesome song.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
great breakdown.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, man, dope track. Yeah, Cormega killed it. I've always felt like AZ had the best verse. In my personal opinion, I've always liked his verse, especially the line where he says, "The Corleone, Fettuccine Capone, roaming your own zone. You'll get kidnapped, clap your own dome. Get it sewn. We get it sewn. The firm we out. All the words unknown. Lower your tone. Face it. Homicide can't get thrown." Yeah, that shit. Woof. Yeah, that was when AZ started transition from Do or Die to Pieces of a Black Man, which I feel like was his best album.
It's my favorite album too.
That album, oh my god, we gotta do a review on that album.
Yes.
People do not talk about that album. Very slept on album, man.
Yeah,
straight coke raps on that album, man. That's all I gotta say about that. Y'all love Griselda. Y'all need to listen to that album. You know what I mean? So straight coke raps on that shit.
So sad, my nigga.
Whew.
Bruh.
Or
Alrighty. The setup, featuring Havoc, produced by Havoc.
Mm-hmm.
Man, storytelling at its finest. Havoc spit a dope chorus. You know, pussy is a man's weakness. So it's a better way to set up a nigga with, you know, the bitches actually body them, you know, during an orgy and shit. But The Cops, one of my favorite songs on this. Classic, man. Love the setup. Immaculate storytelling. What you got in this, Ross?
Yeah, I think this song is phenomenal. This is one of my favorite songs on the album. I think the production alone from Havoc is just so good. You know what I mean? Just super. You know, again, probably one of the darker songs on the album. Just has that, I don't know, kind of like mysterious kind of vibe. You know what I mean? But it's dark and it draws you in. And yeah, I just love the song. Love the chorus from Havoc. You know what I mean? Lift you up a shorty, then we set you up. Like, yeah, like you said, you know, dope subject matter, really well told by Nas, and again, just that dark production just really kind of fits it like a glove. And yeah, it's one of my favorites. Yeah, incredible.
Fuck yeah.
I fucking love this song, man. Love it.
Yeah.
This is that Hell on Earth ever Havoc, man. This shit just that bass line, the boom, boom. Yo, that shit is hard. And when the drums kick in, son, like to me, the most underrated track on the album, in my opinion. I rarely hear people talk about that. I mean, come on, you got lines where he says, "While we was gleaming, niggas was scheming. See the ill beamers beaming, triple beaming, double creaming. We had him fiending." Come on, my nigga, that shit is hard, son. Woo-wee. Yeah, that shit is hard, man. Like, yeah, and just like the coke raps and like you know, shorties setting niggas up and shit. Like, yeah, I love this track. Like, I could play this like all day long. I never get tired of it, man. Like, I could just imagine the session. That session, you know, for that song was like, man, like, woof. Yeah, that shit is definitely one of my favorite tracks off the album.
Absolutely. Great shit. Good breakdown, fellas, as well. Next, Black Girl Lost, produced by Elias and Trackmasters. I'm in a minority because a lot of niggas don't like this, but I love this shit. Such a fly track. Song starts off with two young girls talking about clubbing with dudes. You know, not that white stuff. Now this flow so smooth on here. You want to run up in clubs, get rubbed on. Niggas pull your hair, shake your fat rear, get your fuck on. Excellent song, man. This song definitely is relevant today. Like all these Instagram models out here, they think that's like the end all be all or getting the bag. You know what I'm saying? Like they say, but go to school, bitch. Get your knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what Nas is saying. A lot of black girls, you know, from the hood, they, you know, they got OnlyFans and all that shit, and they think that's like the end all be all. So that really is relevant to this day. I love Black Girl Lost, bro. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, no, this is a dope song. You know, I mean, compared to all of the other tracks on the album, it probably is one of my least favorites, but that's not taken away from the song whatsoever. I think it's a dope track. Yeah, really well described by you. You know what I mean? Yeah, I like the subject matter. You know what I mean? Really well done by Nas. Obviously, features JoJo as well, of course.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I forgot to put that.
Yeah. So, you know, obviously this is probably one of the songs that people point to and go, "Oh, it's commercial. He's selling out." Blah blah blah. It's like, you know what I mean? It's dope. You know what I mean? It's a good song. You know, obviously smoother track, but you know, slightly more conscious too. You know, this is one of the songs that's not, you know, gangster shit, really. You know what I mean? The song is, you know, it's got a positive message. Well, not a positive message, but it's got a teachable message to people. You know what I mean? There's a lot of you know, young girls who are, you know, start off good and they slip down, you know, the wrong path and stuff like that. You know, he kind of covers that in the song too. And yeah, just it's a dope track. You know, maybe not one of my favorites on the album, but this is one of those albums where there are no bad songs. You know, so that's my thoughts on that.
Yeah, dope breakdown from you guys. Yeah, I love this track, man. It's kind of a sad track because like a sad reality, which unfortunately a lot of these girls today, like Mike said, regarding like, you know, just them being like IG hoes and OnlyFans and all that shit. And you speak Nas talking that shit, speaking that wisdom, you throw a little, 5% rhetorics and shit, you know what I mean? Especially with the line when he said, "Face glisten, I'm addicted to you. Original wisdom body got me picturing you. Eagles of ice triggering on you." It features, JoJo from Jodeci. Yeah, man, dope song. It's kind of sad. Like I said, the beat even sounds sad. It's not like from like a '70s movie, like somebody that like their best friend died and they played that song. It just kind of has like that somber kind of feel to it, man. And yeah, man, it's so relevant. Like Ross said, and it's like I have to say this little rant, but it's like I put on Facebook that I've always felt like this song is like parallel to like Cuban Links based on the subject matter, and niggas like, "Oh, y'all bugger." Well, obviously you guys don't listen to the albums because obviously they're all 5%ers, excluding Nas. They just some of the rhetoric that they say. I mean, some of y'all don't even know like some of the rhetoric, so of course you guys not gonna know. And then just the drug talks and things like that, and and there was messages like like on Heaven and Hell, Wisdom Body. They talk about the woman, and then like. People complain about, this album being commercial. Oh, it got commercial tracks. But I'm like, yo, but Ice Cream was a commercial track. It was talking about women. So it's like, it goes back to what I said. Yeah, I don't properly we listen to albums. You can't fuck with us with this hip hop shit. I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Like, I stand tall. Like, everybody disagreed. I'm good. I said my shit. They always like, oh, he's mad narrow minded. Nah, nigga, I know what the fuck I know. I know what I'm saying. So, yeah, I know my shit. And Trackmasters is dope. I don't care what y'all say. Like, they have a background from 90 to 94 where they just straight hip hop. Wasn't until like 95 when they ventured to like more R&B type shit, but you can't take that away. I'd rather listen to Trackmasters production now than some of the shit that's out now. That's just me. And it's New York. It's just like a cleaner sound. That's it. But he's still talking that shit. That's it.
Amen, my nigga.
Absolutely.
I had to say that. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay because we're gonna go. We're gonna get into what you get with Facebook later on.
Oh God.
You feel me?
Oh man.
All right. I'm enjoying this, by the way.
Oh yeah.
All right. Now we got Suspect. Man, produced by LAS. Incredible production by LAS. Fantastic lyricism by Nas on here. Just supreme wordplay. My pants hang while I'm dancing, sipping the bubbly. Hey, me no worry. Hashish keep my eyes Chinese. Roll the two Phillies together, make blunt Siamese.
Siamese, yeah.
Motherfucker. Niggas did that in the hood to get it, to burn slower. Bro. Like, oh, man. Nas is the greatest lyricist to ever live. Impeccable track. My opinion.
Yeah. No, it is. Again, I think this is one of the songs that people don't talk about as much. You know what I mean? This is definitely a more of a kind of deeper track that doesn't really get its shine. I think Suspect is fantastic. You know what I mean? Telling the story of the murder. Just the again, Nas is just so vivid on this album. The storytelling is just through the roof. It's definitely, you know what I mean? One of the greatest albums, like in terms of storytelling, that you're ever going to hear, in my opinion. And Suspect is just a fantastic example of that. And I don't know what else to say, but yeah, no, it's just a fantastic song. Just another one, to the album. Yeah, just brilliant.
Yeah. Another dope breakdown from both of you, by the way. Especially that line, the Chinese make the eyes Siamese. I love that, yo. That shit is, I love that. Another dope track by LES. Love the beat for that shit, so ill. Love the line when he says, "First time locked up in Comstock, my mind's blocked. The frail's bursting, blasting at you. 40 cal shell split. Your dry cell. My niggas never snitch. Why tell? We roll with no regrets. Destiny's 50s and the equities. Queens will be the death of me. Come on, Queens get the money. You heard? Woo! Oh yeah, you represented on that one. Yeah, I love that. Yeah. Taught that shit, Nas. Word. Yeah, that's that shit right there. Yeah, that's my thoughts on that.
Fuck yeah, brother.
Word.
It's fire. Man, this album's amazing. Now we get Shootouts, produced by Trackmasters. Incredible song. Trackmasters with that kind of RZA flavor on here. You know what I'm saying? Like, just a tale of street beef done so effortlessly by Esco. Amazing song. Can't stress it enough. Again, salute to my nigga Kill from Apartment 5 Beef, saying that if this was produced by the Abbott, niggas be like, oh my God, right?
Exactly, 100%.
This song is impeccable to me. What you got, Ross?
Yeah, no, I agree with you. I wouldn't have never have known it was a Trackmasters beat, you know what I mean? Because it even, like, compared to the other stuff on the album, it sounds different, you know what I mean? It's a grimier sound, you know, street, you know, definitely a more kind of street oriented sound. Yeah, love this song. Definitely one of my favorites on the album. Don't know if it's quite top 3, might be top 4, top 5 maybe. Yeah, just really like this song. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. It's just another, like, you know, just him weaving these stories about, you know, being a murderous, like, you know, the thug, you know, kind of gangster, but, you know, he just does it better than most, you know what I mean? He's just one of those guys, you know. Love the chorus too, you know, talking about, you know, the shootout similar to the Wild West, the like the broad daylight face to face without a vest, like that's just, you just hear that shit and you go like, that's hard. You know what I mean? So yeah, just one of those, like, this for me is like one of the maybe harder songs on the album, you know what I mean? This is just like that, you know, and like I said, the Trackmasters beat really adds a lot to it. So yeah, just another fantastic song.
You know what I mean, son? On his ankle, you can see his gun.
Fire.
Yep.
Fire. Yeah, dope breakdown from both of you, man. Yeah, this is another dope track, man. I don't know, for me, I've always felt like it kind of sounded like, I don't know if you guys heard the demo version of Eye for an Eye by Mobb Deep.
Yeah.
It kind of reminds me of that more. Like, it sounds like a leftover track from The Infamous, in my opinion. Like, it's just, to me, it has that vibe, man. Yo, this shit goes hard. Y'all have you guys checked out the version he did with Nature? It's like a freestyle, but yeah, if you just type in like Nas Shootouts Nature, it's more like a freestyle, but that shit goes hard though, man. It was like off of like a DJ Clue tape, like around that time.
Yeah, and I was hitting the Clue tapes heavy back then.
Oh man, whew. That line when he says she do be looking weaker, now her teeth are foul, speaking loud, people styling in and out of every reefer cloud, fat ass dissolving like cotton candy in a mouth that's starving. Rock the same gear daily, like a soldier in my squadron. Fire, man. This is how she was talking about, like how some shorty, you know what I'm saying? Like she was pretty much like an op, you know what I mean? And trying to set niggas up and shit. It was another dope storytelling and shit. Like it's so vivid with the imagery on that shit. I could just picture that shit. It's like a movie almost, man.
Facts. Oh yeah. Man, now we get to one of my favorites, man. Live Nigga Rap, featuring Mobb Deep, produced by Havoc. Man, Prodigy and Havoc killed it. Nas got my favorite verse, though. That niggas thinking shit sweet. I carry big heat, wavy head, chipped teeth, up in this bitch deep. This was meant to be on Hell on Earth, but, you know, Nas wanted that, you know. You can definitely tell it, too, by the sound of it. Ever since I was like 11, this was my joint, bro. This shit is so hard. Walking through the projects at night, niggas head crack playing this shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? I remember this shit vividly. Man, the Live Nigga Rap is excellent.
Yeah, it is. You know, around this time, you know, Nas and Mobb Deep obviously collaborated a lot, and everything they did was gold. You know what I mean? Yeah, and this is no exception. Even though, like you said, it was recorded for Hell on Earth, I think it fits this album really well.
Yes.
I wouldn't have it any other way. Obviously, if it was on Hell on Earth, that would have been dope too. But like, I don't know, it just works for me on It Was Written, and yeah, I love the part where I think it's Havoc that says floating in the represent your clique, go ahead, get that ass whip, floating in the river with your body wrapped in plastic. You know what I mean? It's just hard shit, you know what I mean? And Nas's verse is just fantastic too. And of course Prodigy, you know, R.I.P. the Prodigy, you know, he opens it up lovely, you know what I mean? I love the way he ends off his verse, you know. I let the streets get the best of me, infamy, my destiny, while cat burglars trying to sneak peep the recipe inside my rap cookbook. Paragraphs is gourmet. You pay about 5,000 a plate. You know what I mean? Just like the way he was like. Just the way he finished off that verse, you know what I mean? It was dope. It was clever. It was fly, and just overall, love the kind of dark vibe. Of course, you know, the Havoc beat. You know what I mean? That's why I had to pick Havoc as my picture today. So yeah, he did his thing on that too. So yeah, incredible song, incredible collaboration between legends.
Absolutely. Yeah, I don't know about you guys, but I've always felt like Havoc was better lyrically in the '90s than he was now. Even though he's doing his thing, but I feel like he back then in the '90s and early 2000s, he was killing shit lyrically. People sleep on him.
Yeah, did they?
But on another note, man, everybody did their thing. Another one of my favorite tracks, and I do agree with you, Ross. Even though it should have been, and Mike should have been on Hell. It was supposed to be on Hell on Earth. It definitely adds more to this album, particularly. It just fits very well. It's like it's well placed, and like it's like towards the end of the album, dope way it was sequenced, man. Everybody said their shit, but Nas, for me, because since it's Nas' album, I have to put out Nas's verse when he said, Nas's menage a trois on Mount Airy lodges, we like a smooth fam, but rougher how the barges, catching charges, marshmen, living heartless, grab a cartridge, cock my shit on some mob shit. We mobbing, put niggas in mausoleums, from Queen's Cross to Dog's Neck, heads bop, I see him. Woo!
So
You know
fire.
that shit, dog? Straight mob shit right there, man. That is dope. Yeah, he killed that. And then you know, have when he says, "Wanna be thug, got smacked. Get smacked for back talking. QB represent. Fuck that. It can happen while you rapping. I bury you. Try to sneak the gat in. Contamin. Cut the party short while you jamming. Woo! Killed that, yo. Killed that shit. Yeah, I love that. And I was with Prodigy shit, but you know, Prodigy's like on a league of his own, man. So I'm gonna leave it alone, man. But that nigga, woo! And supposedly, I believe Prodigy's verse for LA was supposed to be this verse that he spit. It was supposed to be on LA, but he put it on this joint instead. Why I don't know, but it is what it is. But you know, unfortunately, we would never know. You know, not. I mean, Prodigy's dead. Unfortunately, rest in peace. Still now of his death, but you know, only Prodigy can answer that. But it is what it is. But they all delivered, in my opinion. So yeah, that's my thoughts on Live Nigga Rap. And I love the chorus, man, by Prodigy. He killed that shit. That is so phenomenal, man. Woo.
You live, nigga.
Word.
Fire. Yeah, man. Love Live Nigga Rap. Then we get to A Flower of the World, which is Lauryn Hill. For the U.S. owners of this album, this is the last song, but cassette owners like I had back in '96, it ain't. And the UK owners of the CD, it ain't. But definitely burned out on this song. I'll keep it 1,000. But it's a good song, though. You know? Now it talks about life's ills and if he ruled the world, how he would run it. You know? Lauryn Hill comes through with a dope fucking chorus. I love that. Fugees was bigger than anything around this time, too.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Love it. It's a good song. I'm just kind of burnt out on it, you know, but it's a good song.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, this is probably, would you say it's Nas's biggest single ever? Probably, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
So, I mean, they still, even in the UK, they still play it on like Radio 1 anytime they do like a throwback, like kind of 90s playlist. They'll stick it on this Nas song. And yeah, it's a dope song. Like you said, you know, I've heard it a lot of times too, but you know, it's a dope song. It's an uplifting song. You know, it's quite a positive song. It's understandable why, you know, it was a main single, and you know, obviously it sold fantastically and all that kind of stuff, and it's an iconic Nas track. But you know, I know what we like. You know, we like that slightly more gritty shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you know what I mean? But it's still a dope song. And even if you do have, you know, like the US CD pressing and it's the last song, I think it's a good way to end off the album. You know what I mean? It's like a good kind of positive way to end off the album. It's a triumphant way to end off the album. And you know what I mean? It's a dope song. Yeah, I've heard it too many times, but that doesn't take away from, you know, the talent of Nas. You know what I mean? Again, his pen game is, you know, just incredible throughout. And like you said, Lauryn Hill from the Fugees, you know, that's a big get for Nas. You know what I mean? That's you know, she did a fantastic job on the chorus too. Isn't it like I was reading about this earlier on today. It's like a take of like a Curtis Blow track. You know what I mean? But they changed it and flipped it. Yeah, yeah. This is a lot better than that, in my opinion. But you know what I mean? I'm not like disrespecting, but you know what I mean? Just, you know, this is, yeah, it's a great song.
Yeah, brother.
Yeah, man. I don't like the song at all, but I do like the video though.
Damn.
It was dope seeing you know, Mobb Deep and Cormega and Big No, the infamous Mob in the video and the projects. I've always loved that part for some reason. It just shows like the unity that QB artists had at the time, and I wish they they're slowly but surely getting there. But you know, with, you know, cats like Mike DeLorean. I mean, I'm like, shouldn't even say his name, but you know what I'm trying to say. But yeah, man. Just the unity that they had back then, man. But there was a line I like when he said, "Political prisoners set free, stress free, no work release. Purple M3s and jet skis, feel the wind breeze in West Indies. I let Coretta Scott King made the cities and reverse the fiends to Willies." Love that. He killed that shit. Like I said, wasn't a fan of the beat. I think if it had a better beat, I think it would have been better. But you know, like, you know, Ross said, he made a good point. Even if you don't have the European version, it is definitely a dope way to end the album. It definitely has like that like success story, like, you know, the heroes survived the movie and things like that. So it kind of has like that vibe, like towards the end of the movie, that kind of thing. Like, you know, the boy and the girl, they get together, they kiss, and they ride off the sunset. Just kind of like that vibe to it, you know what I mean? But yeah, it's a feel good track, and you know, it's the song that made him a superstar. Let's keep it real. As much as I don't like the song, and people clown the song, but it's what made him the superstar, especially this album. That's just my personal opinion, but that's neither here nor there. But yeah, decent track. You know, the use of the Curtis Blow and the French sample by Houdini, recipes ecstasy of Houdini, uses the samples for no songs and things like that. But it's alright. It's not my favorite, but I don't mind it. But I do like the video for it, so I'll leave it at that.
Word. Respectable. All right. Man. When I had the tape and I got the CD in 98, I was pissed this wasn't on there. And my good brother Steve told me about it way back, and I bought it, UK version. But Silent Murder, flawless track. Nas shows his lyrical talent on here insanely. It's like Silent Murder. I hit blunts hard like Ray Mercer. Develop words of a prince in the palace of Persia.
Yep.
Google Ray Mercer. He's knocking niggas out the fucking ring.
Yep.
So, you know, hit blunts hard like that is fire, bro. Definitely one of Nas's greatest songs ever, you know. Silent Murder is amazing. It's sort of like The Color Purple, you know. Oh, man. Amazing.
Yeah, fantastic song. Yeah, this is definitely another like hard track on the album. You know what I mean? This is up there. You know, kind of like Shootouts for me. You know what I mean? This is another one that's like you just listen to it and you go like, "Ah, it's hard." You know what I mean? Even the intro, Silent Murder. You know what I mean? You just listen to that and you get hyped, you get excited to listen to it. Yeah, I love that line that you mentioned. You know, blunts hit hard like Ray Mercer and violet words of a prince like in a palace of Persia. Just like, you know what I mean? He just picks words that like, you know, anyone can rhyme like hat, cat, mat, but like Mercer and Persia, you know what I mean? That's just like on another level. You know what I mean? Nas was just incredible. Yeah, I like the bit later on where he says, you know, the smoking nigga like a Hughes Brothers motion picture. You know? That was dope. Yeah. So yeah, it's just a dope song. You know what I mean? One of the more kind of gully songs on the album. Yeah, I think it's a great way to end off the album if you have it. And yes, and was it Live Squad who produced this, right?
Oh yeah, I didn't get the credits for that one. Thank you, bros.
Yeah. So they did their thing on that.
Had to be Stretch because Nas was in the car the day Stretch died.
Yeah.
And Biggie got him off the car. I don't know if Biggie knew it was going to go down. Mm-hmm. But and life is good. Nas thanks Biggie for saving his life that day. Yup.
Well,
Yeah. Crazy, man. Yeah, fucking love this song. It's just a shame that, it wasn't on the US version. It was only on the cassette and the UK version. I'm assuming it's because of sample clearances. They couldn't clear the Soul to Soul sample, which is another great song by itself. Yeah, man, fucking I love the beat. It just kind of has like that, you on like in a Caribbean somewhere, and like you got the sunset going down. It like the sunset is going down. You just chilling with a girl and shit, just watching the sunset. But it's gully at the same time, though. You know what I mean? Fucking dope. Love the line when he says, "Pipe juniors and white fiends all nights collect calls from lifers. Sorry wars with Cypress. Since I got a problem with the law riders, I kick some more items just to explore horizons." Woo! Man, he killed that shit, son. Like, and he just goes on, and then the lines that y'all spit, like, killed that shit. It's just like, I wish he made a video for that. And like I said, man, Stretch, man, rest in peace to him. Shout out to his brother Majesty. Queens Get the Money. They're down by Springfield Boulevard, Queens Village, aka Shadyville. That's where they're from and shit. By Hollis, and not far from Hollis. And man, like, yeah, just like the production just fits so well with Nas's lyrics, man. Rugged beats, drums, and then just like his smooth lyrics, man, just go hand in hand like butter, man. So yeah, this is my thoughts on that. So I'm glad I got the UK version, so I ended up getting that. So yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Fucking there you have it. It was written review, man. 25 years. July 2nd when it dropped. You know what we always do? We give a rating and the top 3 songs. So for me, 5 mics. Okay, easily. This is in my top 5 hip hop albums of all time. Me personally, top 3 songs in this bitch. The Message, motherfucking Taking the Blood. This is hard. Shootouts, I would say. Nah, I give you Power. Fuck it, right?
Yeah.
Classic, my nigga. Like, and we're gonna rant about this because niggas act like this is like a redheaded stepchild. It's fucking pathetic. You know what I'm saying?
Oh God, yeah.
After y'all give y'all ratings and all that shit.
Yeah, I mean, for me, it's an easy 5 marker as well. Like I said, when I made the Terminator comparison earlier, it's like, Illmatic and It Was Written. I don't really compare them because they're very different albums. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Thank you.
They're both 5 micers in their own way. You know what I mean? And I think there's no point in like debating. You know what I mean? Which one is better or whatever. I mean, obviously, if everyone has their opinion, but like they're both amazing. You know what I mean? They really are. And my top 3 favorite songs for me, The Message, The Setup, and probably the Give You Power, like that. I Give You Power, like just that. I don't know, that song's just so special to me. So that would be my top 3, pretty similar to yours, Mike. But yeah, I mean, it's one of those albums where every song is fantastic. You know what I mean? Obviously, there's a lot of gangster shit on there, but like there's some positive stuff on there too, some conscious stuff on there. Even though people criticize the production, I don't know why. I think the production on this album is excellent. And you know what I mean?
Because it's track masters. That's the reason why.
You know what I mean? Even though like track masters, like you said, have been around for a minute. You know what I mean? Like they put in mad work over the years, and like Nas just fit the production perfectly. You know what I mean? Maybe if this production was given to someone else, it wouldn't work as well. But Nas made it work, and you still got your Primo on there. You still got Havoc on there. You know what I mean? You got the grimy shit too. So you know what I mean? You can't please some people, unfortunately. So, but yeah, it was written. Incredible album.
Great way to break that shit down, brother.
Yeah, dope breakdown, man. I agree with everybody, man, in this panel. Yeah, it's definitely 5 mic, no questions asked. People need to understand that, people, you got to evolve, man. You can't make the same album twice. Like, that's what people wanted, another Illmatic. And when I call people out on it, it's like, oh, no, you're not something. Like, but you debating with me about It Was Written. It's like, it's a completely different album. Yeah, let me do my top 3, and then we could talk more about the rant and shit like that. But my top 3 songs for me, I'm gonna go with Take It in Blood, The Setup, and to me it's like a toss up between Live Nigga Rap and Silent Murder. I'm gonna go with Silent Murder just for the fuck of it. Yeah, Silent, just because of the rarity of the song. So I'm gonna go with that. But that could change. But either way, there's no right or wrong answer. Like, the top threes, man, they're all fucking banging songs. Even though the songs like Nas Is Coming and If I Rule the World, they all reign supreme to me. So the album is fucking fire. It's a class, 5 classic, man, in my personal opinion. So.
Oh yeah, man. Love It Was Written. Now, Steve was gearing up for the show, and he mentioned on Facebook that, it was written. It gets no love. So, Steve, take the floor, bro. Like, explain what these fuckboys were saying and all this stupid shit.
Yeah, so pretty much, man, like, all right, so I pretty much put on a post like, yo, I don't know how people can hate on this album. It's a 5 classic. And all these fucking backpack niggas, saying like, oh, this album has weak tracks and, it's R&B and he sold out his commercial, blah, blah, blah. Not realizing that, back then, commercial rap is different from commercial rap today. At one point, gangster rap was considered commercial. I know a lot of people were saying that, like Ross said, the brother Ross said,
we lost Steve.
Lost him. Hopefully he'll be back. But yeah, he's speaking real shit right now. So
absolutely. I mean, maybe that was StreamYard just being like, maybe they're in the hater camp of It Was Written and they had to take them off.
Speaking too real, you feel me?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, man. But there's some niggas that call Wu-Tang Forever commercial, and that's just crazy to me.
Yeah. No, I don't get that.
I don't get it either, brother. Wild shit. So we're for Steve. What up, chat?
Yo, what's up, chat?
How y'all doing, man? Review the masterpiece It Was Written. I enjoyed this.
1996. There were like 3 massive albums in 96. In my opinion, the 3 most anticipated albums were, as far as hip hop goes anyway, All Eyes on Me, It Was Written, and Dogfather. And out of those 3, It Was Written's probably my favorite, you know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. For me too.
Yeah. But I love All Eyes on Me as well.
I love All Eyes on Me too. That shit is amazing. Yeah, but It Was Written, motherfucking legendary shit, brother. Like, I had a blast breaking down the tracks.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's one of those albums where there's I don't know. It's hard words to do it justice, you know what I mean? Because it really is that good. And, it kind of blows my mind that people don't seem to think so. But I think, a part of what, Steve was saying, it's like people don't listen to it, you know what I mean? They just kind of go off whatever people are saying or whatever.
Yeah. Dumb shit.
Absolutely. I mean, Nas, his entire career, unfortunately, gets overlooked to a certain extent, you know what I mean? Kind of similar to Snoop, you know what I mean? Everyone's like, oh, Doggy Style, it's all about Doggy Style, Nas, again, same way, Illmatic. It's like, nah, we mentioned Stillmatic earlier, we mentioned God's Son, I Am, you know what I mean? It's like...
I Am is fire, bro, I don't give a fuck.
Like, his catalog is pretty good. It's pretty damn good.
Yo.
Maybe a couple of, like, not so good albums, but, like, everyone is, you give everyone a few chances, you know what I mean? Like, even I said earlier, even Nas at his worst isn't that bad. It's still better than most. You know what I mean?
Facts. Probably his phone died or something, thinking of, or something like that.
Something like that, yeah.
But, like, people were just getting at him, like, I like Illmatic better. It's lyrically better. It's production-wise better and all this shit. And, like, cool. Yeah. But don't act like It Was Written as, like, trash. Get the fuck out of here. What up, Eric?
Yeah, like, at least be, like, I don't know, cool about it. You know what I mean? It's like, obviously, you know what I mean? We all like different stuff. But, like, don't be, there's some, unfortunately, there's people out there if it just kind of attack you for dumb shit like this, you know what I mean? And, I know you've gotten a lot of it, over the years.
Oh yeah, I got a lot of it, brother. Words can't even describe how much I got. 23 in the building. Shout out to y'all. Love y'all.
Absolutely.
You know, I'm happy with just popping this shit out every fucking week, man.
Yeah. I think it's great that we have our kind of next few weeks schedules ready to go. As far as like it just helps us a lot. You know what I mean? And I think it helps you guys as well. You know what I mean? You have an idea of what's coming up. So yeah, it's dope.
I appreciate it, Ross, too. You hanging in there doing the episodes with me.
Oh yeah, no problem.
Yeah, my brother right there.
I know there's a couple that I probably, you know what I mean, if you ever want to do something, I don't know, like I know like you keep up with like modern hip hop better, like way more than I do, you know what I mean? Like, but for the most part, I'll hop in there and speak my mind.
Bro, next Friday is a big day for me.
Next Friday, yeah.
Rome Streets and Future Wave, that second album, Raises Edge, and then Ransom and Big Ghost, Heavy as the Head. So
July 23rd.
Yeah, I can't wait. Overshadow Illmatic too much? It does. My uncle prefers It Was Written. I mean, Illmatic, but he don't, bite my head off.
Yeah. I mean, I probably slightly prefer Illmatic too, but like I said, I don't really compare the two. They're two different albums, you know what I mean?
Completely different album,
yeah. You know, we're hardcore Esham fans. I don't compare Dead Flowers to the Closed Casket. You know what I mean? They're like completely different. You know what I mean?
Oh, you would like this, Ross? I'm on another podcast called Goon's Clout Gallery.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Clout being me, speaking Clout. Goon being Luke the Goon, and Gallery being my homeboy Joker's Gallery of Fago Lovers.
Yeah, who we did Alice in Chains with.
Yeah, and we did top 5 verses in the underground, like the wicked shit wise, right?
Mm-hmm.
I had Silicone like number 2. You know, till your heart on your chest, like can't stand like Kano Possessed and all that shit.
Yep.
And it's dope because when I say that, it plays. You know, it's a dope show.
Yeah.
I had what does I have there? Nada's Pop TNT verse. I think I had.
I don't give a fuck if it's a motherfucking cup.
Oh, shit's so hard.
3, 2, 12, I'm sending your ass to hell. Pop them in the head and watch his body turn pale.
And my boy Dustin, he's a big Esham Mark too. He be on the show.
Mm-hmm.
And me and him, well, I ain't gonna say it. I didn't air yet. Fuck, I won't say nothing. But like Esham gets mentioned by both of us, during the episode.
Sure. So yeah, like I mean, just certain artists, they have albums that are just so different, but they're both amazing and different in their own ways. That's how I feel about Illmatic and It Was Written.
Yeah. Alonzo, I can't wait for that Dipset going against the Locks and verse. I can't wait. That's a big part of my life, man. 2001 to 07, G Unit, D Block, and Dipset, man, they ruled it.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be at Madison Square Garden. It's gonna be fire, bro.
That's dope. That's really dope.
I'm a big Dipset Locks fan. You already know. Yeah, Steve hit me. He's like, what do you say?
Yo, my phone was heated, so I had to, so it just kicked me out and shit. My bad, yo. But, yo, the fucking sister's trying to get rid of us, man.
That's what I said, yeah. That's funny.
Yeah, his phone died, so that's it for Steve. But want to stay like 5 minutes, 10 minutes longer?
Yeah. No problem.
What up, chat? What's whack ass KRD, man? Come on, bro. You got the good questions. He's always in the fucking chat giving the good questions, man.
Must be busy, out partying.
Word, getting blunted.
Getting blunted.
For the culture, you damn right, bro. Man.
This was a dope one.
Oh, it was. I highly enjoyed it. One day I want to do I Am one day. You feel me?
Yeah, it's a dope album too.
There's a couple of stinkers on there, but I still want to do I Am.
Yeah, there are a couple of stinkers on there.
Still an excellent album, though.
It is. And imagine if it was released the way it was supposed to be. You know what I mean?
Oh, well, if you need that, Ross, I got you. I got the bootleg, and it sounds like a real album. Like, it sounds...
Because I've heard like some of it on YouTube and stuff like that. Yeah.
My nigga Ray had the cassette when it got leaked, and I was like, oh my god, like the fetus.
Yes.
That's supposed to be on there. Oh my god. Blazer 50. Find Your Wealth. Yeah, I am getting slept on. I love the retail version too. I know the bootleg is way much better, but I love the retail version as well. Yeah, Nas is definitely not a whack beat picker in my opinion, bro. Hell no.
Oh, definitely not.
Yeah, that's that Vlad narrative, my nigga.
Yeah, that's... Yeah.
Yeah, fuck him.
Can't remember the last time I checked his on it.
Eminem should get that smoke. You feel me? Like, it'd be doodle sometimes.
100%. I agree with that, yeah. And he, you know, Eminem, is in Dr. Dre's corner, so that doesn't make any sense to me. It's like...
No sense.
And Eminem, you know, the reason why I think, guys like us are hard on him is like, you know, we all know that Eminem knows his shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He knows.
Oh, shit. Niggas is really hating on us, bro. No, Ross bounced out. Probably a little internet connection lost, but he'll be back. There he is. StreamYard is all about Illmatic, my nigga. You feel me?
Yeah, it crashed. My tab crashed, you know, on my internet browser. Yeah. I don't know what's going on tonight.
Illmatic said, fuck these niggas. But yeah, I know Ross would love to do this because I'll be fucking down. You already know.
Oh, Nocturnal? Absolutely, we should.
Yes.
25-year anniversary.
This happened, yeah, like 2 weeks ago, maybe?
Yep.
Soren Baker interviewed Rock and and Druha, breaking down the record. Every song is fucking dope. It's on YouTube.
Yeah, that's dope.
Because I feel a big way about Nocturnal. Like, I talked to a stranger to get information about Nocturnal when I was like,
yeah.
I love it. Yeah, Nocturnal dominates.
Yeah, it does. Priority Records, Bootcamp Click.
Absolutely. I'll be back, Ross. Give me 2 minutes.
No problem. What's up, everyone in the chat? I hope you guys are all doing well. I hope you guys are having a good weekend. What was I saying before? Oh, yeah, about Eminem. Yeah, no, his beat selection, not very good. And, it is a shame because he obviously does know good shit, but, he's just not interested in delivering.
I'm back, Ross, my bad. I had to talk over dinner.
It's all good. Stillmatic or Godson, Darren Williams asks. Stillmatic, yeah, Stillmatic. But Godson, it's really not that far behind. I love Godson.
Godson is fire, bro.
Yep.
Shout out to Melissa. She wants to know how's the weather over there.
It's pretty warm, but like we don't ever really get it that warm. So yeah, but it's pretty warm. Like I've got the window open, and we're like midnight. midnight. So yeah, it's pretty warm. If I've still got the window open at this time, it's pretty warm.
like I told you, Ross, I lay on my couch, bro.
Yeah.
When it's like this, all right, now it's 79 degrees in this room. Because my fan tells the fucking degrees.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck all that shit. That's just like the smoke a blunt weather, go to sleep weather, my nigga.
yeah, 100%. Yeah, no, and you can't even do anything. You're just drained.
Look, with drug money, fucking fire. You kidding me?
Oh, yeah.
I'll do that too.
This is the part. That's my favorite. I love that song.
Me is Lex Coops, Beamers, and Benz, man. That is my shit.
Oh, yeah, classic, yeah.
This is for the Jeeps. The Lex Coops, the Beamers, and the Benz. And all my fly ladies with my mans. That shit is amazing.
Yeah, 1996, incredible year.
Yes, that's my second favorite year, man.
Yeah, I can't argue with that,
95, 96. I know it's 95, 94 for you, right?
Yeah, but I mean 96 is probably up there. You know what I mean?
994 is definitely a fucking heavy. That's my third favorite year.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck this hat, nigga. I'm taking this shit off. Because I got the laptop blocking the fan, so you can't hear it sound like we're in a wind tunnel.
All right. Okay. Got
You
you.
know? Yeah. Hot.
Yeah. Yes.
Want to end it here?
Yeah, might as well. But yeah, no, thanks everyone for coming out.
Yeah, thank you, people. Love y'all. And next week, go to fucking Brooklyn, bro. Big Daddy Kane. The Discography breakdown. I can't wait to dig into those albums again.
I know this is going to be a big one. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it is.
A lot of ground to cover, and also we have to mention R.I.P. to Biz Markie.
Oh hell yeah, R.I.P. to Biz Markie, man. The diabolical Biz passed yesterday. Fucking amazing MC, ear for beats, motherfucking unique production, delivery, entertainer, comedy, all that shit, man. He was an MC that had all kind of avenues, man.
Yeah, he did, and just a huge part of hip hop, especially, you know, late 80s, early 90s. You know, Cold Chillin' Records, one of the most influential labels. You know, he was a massive part of that, and yeah, massive loss, absolutely. So R.I.P. to Biz.
And I'm so happy that we have those CDs, brother, because.
Oh yeah, especially like I just imagine like
they're already out of print to begin with, and these assholes, you know.
Oh, you know what it is. You know what it's like, yeah. Especially that I Need a Haircut. You know, the original press.
Oh hell yeah! Thank God I got that.
Yep, same here.
So, R.I.P. to Biz. Nas celebrating 25 years. It was written. July 2nd. We're doing it now because we already had shows booked on July 2nd. But yeah, man. See y'all niggas on the flip side, y'all.
See you guys.
Peace.